nervously confiscating a tape of a kid dunking on him, getting angry at reporters, slopping, and choking finals games. These are the times when LeBron James ruined his career. LeBron isn't exactly known as the dirtiest of players, but he's had his fair share of moments that have tarnished his reputation. On November 21st, 2021, Bron was frustrated after being down against the worst team in the league, and chaos ensued.
Right here,
trying to rebound.
And right there.
Ooh. Well, LeBron James started it right there. He started it.
And then Jason Tatum. And tonight it's their number one guy, Jeremy Grant. Stewart and LeBron. Stewart is hot. And everybody's coming out now. You got security guys. Look at Dwayne Casey's like, just calm down. And there's Cade Cunningham also. Sir. LeBron's gone.
And LeBron's dirty on the court antics have a bit of a pattern of behavior.
17 points, 11 rebounds, 8 dimes, 89-86. Pace was a little bit different then, and a foul. Ooh. I don't know how the foul is on.
Yeesh, that looks like it hurts. LeBron can have a bit of a dirty mouth too. Twitter would definitely have canceled him if they heard him say this nowadays.
I just have a question. What do you have to say about people who may think that your play was somewhat dirty or out of character?
Who?
In general, for people who are watching the game, some of us who work the game, just in general, or is that just the level of competition and emotions and...
Probably avoid saying that if you don't want to ruin your career. You always want to avoid playing like LeBron did in 2011 if you don't want to ruin your career. Here's the context. In 2010, before the 2011 season, LeBron became a free agent. He was drafted and had played for 7 years with the Cavaliers. He played excellently, but not enough to win a championship for one reason or another. He was on his way to become one of the best players in the NBA. The only thing he was missing was a finals ring. It is a long-held tradition that the true player accomplishment is not only winning a ring, but winning a ring with the team you started with and nurtured yourself, not going into a situation that's already established. Cleveland loved LeBron and wanted him to stay forever. When he made this announcement, people were livid.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
Absolutely ridiculous. I ran Please Stay LBJ. This party is because of our organization, and we've supported him for 7 years now. And for him to go on there and drag us through the mud for 7 years and stab us in the heart, he deserves everything he gets. I hope he never wins anything in Miami.
And LeBron, in response to criticism, built up the expectations even more. He was asking to get burned.
But we also know you three kings came down here to win championships. Not one, championships.
Not two.
LeBron, tell us about that.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Hey, and when I say that, I really believe it.
That's some built-up expectation. So, was he able to back up his talk with the walk? Well, come the NBA Finals, and it seemed like LeBron and the Heat had an easy road. They were up against the Mavericks, who had a 5.2% chance of winning the Finals at the beginning of the season, and they were shaky. Fast forward a bit, and the Heat were up 2-1 on the Mavericks, and this was how Bron played.
Wade took over with the scoring. James, tough shot, that won't go. That's 8 offensive rebounds already. He's had his hand on a number of passes. Terry deflects it out of bounds. And if you don't get along, there comes a point where you've got to stop sugarcoating it. James up and under with the left hand, won't go.
He scored 8 points, and they lost Game 4. Now the series was tied at 2-2. Then, the Mavs stole the next game 3-2. The Mavericks just needed one more game to lock it up and to embarrass LeBron in front of everyone.
To shoot. Terry on the pull-up. Jason Terry again, 24 points. And the Heat will not foul. Sean Marion dribbles it out. And the celebration will begin. The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. The first title in franchise history.
LeBron was humiliated. He didn't perform well in all of the last 3 games, and he knew it. He lashed out at reporters all around.
3 games in a row for you, fourth quarter, not much. That's the moment superstars become superstars. Seems like you're almost shrinking from it. What's going on?
I think you're concentrating on one side of the floor, and all you're looking at is the stat sheet. Honestly, I'm a two-way player. Tonight, in instance, D-Wade had it going offensively, so we allowed him to handle the ball. We allowed him to bring us home offensively. You could just watch the film again and see what I did defensively, and you ask me a better question tomorrow.
Does it bother you that so many people are happy to see you fail?
Absolutely not. Because at the end of the day, all the people that was rooting on me to fail, at the end of the day, they got to wake up tomorrow and have the same life that they had before they woke up today. They got the same personal problems that they had today, and I'm gonna continue to live the way I want to live and continue to do the things that I want to do with me and my family and be happy with that. So they can get a few days or a few months or whatever the case may be on being happy about not only myself but the Miami Heat not accomplishing their goal, but they got to get back to the real world at some point.
Dang, he just said we're losing at life. That hurts, Bron. I thought we were buds. Although, I am highlighting your worst moments, so I guess I get it. After that, LeBron sat out on one of the greatest NBA traditions, the dunk contest. Huh? You're depriving us of your high-flying glory? Whatever, man. When LeBron lost a playoff game in 2009, he refused to partake in another common basketball tradition, this one stemming from all walks of ball.
Have defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6, and they are headed to the finals for the first time since...
Yikes, man. You won't shake hands, but you'll let your mama get with your teammate? Wait, huh? What did I just say? Nah, let's examine that. Bron had a lackluster performance in the 2010 Eastern semifinals, but what seemed to explain the collapse was team chemistry and a lack of effort from LeBron. Pundits thought that the reason being, LeBron's teammate Delonte West was engaging in an affair with his mother. Ow! Yikes! An analyst by the name of Calvin Murphy reinforced these rumors. Unfortunately, my sources in the NBA tell me that the rumors are absolutely true. My sources, and they're legit, tell me that the only people that didn't know it was happening was LeBron and me. To further strengthen the rumor, before Bron even announced that he was leaving the Cavs, West signed a 1-year contract with the Celtics to leave. Talk about an awkward locker room. Another awkward moment in LeBron's career is when he decided to sing and dance at the ESPY Awards show. The show recognizes athletes for their prowess, but he wanted to bring a bit of spice to the show, and it went okay.
Hey, let's get 'em, Rich. They say I'm crazy. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. Let's go. They say I'm flashy, but I don't give a damn. Big house is where I live. Let's kill 'em, Rich. Let's kill 'em.
All this crazy knowledge, millions without college.
I'm trying to be a hater, but man, that's actually pretty funny. What's not so funny is LeBron's reaction to losing this finals game. Then, he reportedly reacted in this way in the locker room and injured himself.
LeBron James has been playing the last 3 games with a serious right hand injury that he suffered after punching a blackboard in the locker room in Golden State following Game 1. He's had to have 2 MRIs on the hand. He's been in a soft cast when he's been away from the media and away from practice. Hasn't been practicing.
You gotta control yourself, Bron. Come on, man. He also couldn't control himself when a college student dunked on him. And he told his team to go confiscate the footage. But we have it anyway, so check it out. I mean, that's not that bad. I don't think it warrants confiscation or anything. LeBron is soft, but not so soft that he won't flop to the ground when he gets hit a little bit. Are you kidding me? He's got quite the track record for flopping. You know how we talked earlier about his track record when he left Cleveland for Miami? Well, he wanted to set the record straight, and he returned. In 2016, he led the Cavaliers on one of the most impressive playoff runs. But by 2018, he'd lost a lot of his key players, including Kyrie Irving. So LeBron became the general manager, and he assembled a squad. Well, unfortunately, they got destroyed by the Warriors 4-0.
And we'll get a standing ovation here at Quicken Loans Arena.
LeBron's not checked out when he has to tell a little fib, and he's notorious for it. Check out a couple of his worst moments.
I had one coach, and he used to say, put yourself in situations where you're not comfortable.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite skill.
Taylor, you want to follow up? Yeah. So you're holding the autobiography of Malcolm X along with Alex Haley. I don't know how far you are into the book, but what's your biggest takeaway so far?
I kind of just started a couple days ago, but I've read and a lot of notes over the years. It's my first time actually reading this from start to finish. But just a very smart man. Very, very, very smart man. Watched the whole game. I seen the whole game. I was at home watching the game, and you know, I said he was going to, before the game even started, I said he was probably going to score 70 tonight. I don't know what made me say that, and my friends was with me, and they was like, okay. So when he got to like 70, I was like, well, he might as well go for 80 now. So, I mean, I'm a fan of the game, and to see that performance was unbelievable.
Stop the cap, Bron. Bron was also caught wearing the wrong cap at a Cleveland Indians game. You also gotta be loyal to your country. At the 2004 Olympics, LeBron decided he wasn't going to try as hard as in the NBA. Players generally thought that the Olympics were a gimme for the US, since no other country had as big of a professional program. But in 2004, LeBron only averaged 5.4 points and only let the team play him for 11 minutes a game. And then, the US ended up only getting bronze in the Olympics after winning the last 3 Olympics in the course of 12 years. Come on, Bron. He needed to show up there and be loyal. You gotta be loyal to your country's team.